All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahahawadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. All right, Brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this lesson right here is going to be about, the hot topic. Okay, what's going on right now. Now, as as certain of us know, because everybody's not in the know of what's going on with the world and linking it with the scriptures. Only the elect are. And, brothers that's in the know, because some of the elect, or some of the people that know this knowledge is not part of the elect. But the majority part is of the elect. But to just going on, like this thing is really cranking up. And me and a brother, your call, we were at camp, and we were, going into through the spirit, going into Yahushua's return and World War III. And I've basically had this lesson stewing. It's all through the spirit. So sometimes a lesson, even though you're hot about it, like, oh, I gotta go put this on wax right now. Sometimes be like, all right, the Lord will be like, okay, well, wait a little bit, got a little bit more precepts to add, got a little bit more, lessons to listen to, and a little bit, everything's gonna come out. But anyway, long story short, I say all this to say I say all that to say this. This thing is going down, man. And right now it's tarrying because, I guess about a week ago, approximately a week, Iran or Persia was threatening to bomb Israel, right? Or attack Israel because they took out one of their leaders, right? And this is not nothing new, man. 1948ers, they've been doing this since they became, a state. They've been, like a badass little child, like a Edomite child, one of the ones that just has, destruction on their mind, death and all that. But anyway, yeah, this thing has been going on. But the thing is, they said that they were going to halt basically the attack. All right. Now, I don't have that article. The brother Bakar, he put it in the chat, and I read it, and this one made me think of it, and this one made me bring this article up. But it made me, think about the Iran nuclear deal, and that's how you know it's going down. And I think a couple years ago, man, these slow bellies, man, these I forgot, tried and refried. Yeah, there you go. Nasty Riot. They was talking about nuclear missiles don't even exist, man. And that's crazy when you got nuclear deals, you got Operation Paperclip, you got all this evidence that shows that there are scientists that the Lord has made, all right, the Smith the Smite, all right, to and put the inspiration on them to make thermonuclear missiles, man. And this is going to be part of the destruction that's going to happen to Babylon the Great and various other places, but especially including the so-called Middle East, or Asia, and various other places. But this is the Iran nuclear deal. Now, people forgot, well, I'm not talking about brothers. I'm talking about just regular people. They forgot about this nuclear deal, and this nuclear deal happened a while ago. Now it says last updated October 27th, 2023, but this here it is, the summary. Okay, so what is the Iran nuclear deal? Signed in 2015 by Iran and several world powers, all right, including the United States, the JCPOA placed significant restrictions on Iran's nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. So there you go. That's how America does things, man. Put sanctions on countries. You know what I'm saying? Just been a bully, but the scriptures say, like in Jeremiah 50, how the whole hammer of the earth has been broken asunder. Right? And that's talking about America, because right now they're the so-called top superpower. They're the whore that's riding on the beast, the NATO and the EU, or that conglomerate. All right, but America is the head. President Trump withdrew the United States from the deal in 2018, claiming it failed to curtail Iran's missile program and regional influence. Iran began ignoring limitations on its nuclear program a year later. Washington and Tehran have both said that they will return to the original deal, but they disagree on the steps to get there. So here it is. In introduction, the Iran nuclear agreement, known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, is a landmark accord reached between Iran and several world powers, including the United States, in July 2015. Under its terms, Iran agreed to dismantle much of their nuclear program and open its facilities to more extensive international inspections in exchange for billions of dollars worth of sanctions relief. So, we now we know that they just did that to get a relief off sanctions, right? They still have the nuclear capability, all right. On the low, Russia and all these their allies is really stepping in, and really what's the word I'm trying to find? Instead of trying to think of that word, man, that I was trying to find, man, a prophecy is coming to pass, man. So let's go to the book of Joel, chapter 3, and verse 10. And it reads, actually, I'm gonna start at 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So these so-called weaker nations are coming up against the big bad bully, okay, America. Now let's get, because I quoted it, Jeremiah 50, right? The hammer of the whole earth has been broken asunder. Jeremiah 50, 23. Or 20, yeah. Let's do 22. A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? So there you go. Okay, of course, Jeremiah was prophesying, in Babylon, but this Babylon is the mystery Babylon. Okay, the new Babylon. All right, the whore. Okay, the mystery Babylon. All right, and this is talking about America, Babylon the Great, because Jeremiah was, of course, a prophet, right? And to prophesy means to say before. So he was basically not only because, like, me and the brother was talking about, these scriptures are multifold, man. So he's pretty much talking about the current, state of Babylon that he was in, which is the modern day Iraq. Okay, but this has future connotations or prophetic of America, Babylon the Great. All right. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And that's pretty much what's going to happen to Babylon the Great. Okay, they're going to get destroyed. All right, by thermonuclear missiles, and also can't forget about the chariots. All right, the chariots have equal and more power than those thermonuclear missiles, man, the ICBMs. All right. And, that's straight concentrated fire and power from the Lord, And, hey, the scriptures say, he's going to be in that fire of the thermonuclear missile. So it's going to be total destruction, man. So, let's get the book of... Since I'm in Jeremiah 50, I'm going to go down to 45. Yeah. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh, that he have taken against Babylon, and his purposes, that he have proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So, and at the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard amongst the nations. So that's how you know that it's talking about another Babylon. All right, has this happened yet? All right. Has the earth been moved to and fro like a drunkard yet via those thermonuclear missiles? No. This is going to happen in the midst of World War III, in the midst of Yahweh Shai returning. All right. So, let's see. Let's read a little bit more in this article, and then I'm going to go to Ezekiel 38. Proponents of the deal said that it would help prevent a revival of Iran's nuclear weapons program and thereby reduce the prospects for conflict between Iran and its regional rivals, including Israel and Saudi Arabia. So there you go. It's like you're talking about the revival of their nuclear program. When do you think that these nations really just are subservient to America, man, especially in this time? No, man. No. All right. They probably had some backdoor deals, still had their nuclear program going, probably in, the country of their allies, one of their allies, and it's crazy, man. All right. And things are just things are heating up in the Middle East, man, and that's the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, okay, aka in English the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? So the Lord is gathering all of these nations into that central area of the Middle East, so called, to to basically destroy them, man. All right, get them all in one group. Well, you don't have to look too far, just bam, So, yeah. Reading on in this article, however, the deal has been in jeopardy since President Donald Trump withdrew the United States from it in 2018. In retaliation for the U.S. departure and for deadly attacks on prominent Iranians in 2020, including one by the United States. Iran has resumed its nuclear activities. UN inspectors reported it in early 2023 that Iran had enriched trace amounts of uranium to nearly weapons grades levels, sparking international alarm. So they've been doing this, man. President Joe said that the United States will return to the JCPOA if Iran came back into compliance, but after more than 2 years of stop-and-go talks, the countries are nowhere near a compromise, and as of late 2023, provisions of the agreement have started to expire. So there you go. All right, so this thing is really coming to fruition, man, and these is all the Lord's word. Now, the thing is, one point that I did want to hit is basically, when it first came out, all right, that Iran was going to do something in retaliation to the small hatters, the 1948ers, Israel, that state of Israel, all right. Yeah, we thought it was going to happen. Okay, we thought it was going to happen in the imminent days, the next couple of days, but it hasn't happened yet. Now, this is all the Lord's timing. So it's like, yeah, this is all the Lord's timing, man. Hey, throw it tarry, because, we want things to happen on our time, being in the flesh, right? But this is all the Lord's timing, and when we understand that and really grasp that fact, then it makes the time, more bearable. Because, of course, as soon as we came in the truth, we wanted to get up out of here the next day, right? But it don't happen like that, okay? So though it tarry, wait for it, because the Lord is outside of the constraints of time. He doesn't deal on a time basis because he's infinite. Right. So yeah, Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered and said, write down the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So it's not tarrying in the eyes of the Lord. He has perfect timing. He's speeding up He's speeding up the days, for the elect's sake. All right, so especially when that happened, or when that news came out that Iran was going to be retaliatory, if that's a word, or do retaliation. All right, to Israel. Okay, the state of Israel. It hasn't happened yet, right? And this is going on like 2 weeks. So, hey, this is all the Lord's timing. Like, even though, like, through the Spirit, sometimes I used to think, well, I still think to this day, it's like everything that we uh we think that's going on in our mind and how it's going to happen. Hey, the Lord can just, he's the author of of all these things, man. All right. So it's like we don't know, but we're watching, okay? And we have a hint of what's going on. And at the end of the day, Lord willing, we be part of the elect. That's it is what it is, man. All right. So hey, these things that's gonna happen, even though we can envision it in our mind, how it's said and how we picture it, pretty much. Hey, man, the Lord can throw a curveball, left field, and it still falls into prophecy, but it's not what we thought it would be, if that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, let's move on. I got a couple more through the Spirit. Let's go to Ezekiel 38, because this is what's coming to pass, man. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. And really fast, right there, that land of Magog and Gog, okay, Gog of Magog, there's two different things, right? But it's in that same land. That area is so-called Russia. Okay, Russia. All right, and Russia is a Hebrew word. I forgot what it means, but yeah, Russia goes into a Hebrew word. A lot of these words are based off the Hebrew. The alphabet is based off the Hebrew. Okay, the A to Z. That's the I and the Tha. Right, but and the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back, and put thy hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with sorts of armor, and even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords. So this is regalia. This is war talk, right? Warfare, right? Persia. Okay, so right there, Persia. Modern day Persia is latter day. Modern day Persia is Iran. Okay, I was trying to get modern day Persia is Iran, right? Okay, so hey, it's prophesied that the Iranians, the Persians, all right, will link up with Russia, which is the bear, okay, the bear, and the hooks that's in the jaws is talking about the former state that they were in, okay, the USSR, which was the reason why NATO and the EU was created. So it's all coming back full circle. Ethiopia and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Okay, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomar of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with these. So Turkey is gonna turn their back on America. Okay, Turkey has always been back and forth, but Turkmenistan, Turkey, whatever, is gonna turn their back, man. Okay, and everybody, like the scriptures say, they shall hate the whore, and let me get that. I think that's Revelation 18 or 17. They shall hate the whore and burn her with fire. Yep. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 15. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, okay, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So there you go. All right, these NATO and EU nations, they're going to turn their back on America, and even the one that the one that created America, okay, the mother, like I said, the scriptures say, and mother shall be sore confound. Great Britain is going to actually turn their back on them, which they actually created America and use America, through the high level elitists to run and dictate things on the earth, man. So this thing is coming. Hey, this thing is coming full circle. This thing is coming to pass. The Lord's words are true, man. All right. Like, what does the scripture say? My words are true. Let me see. John 6:63. It is the spirit that giveth life. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I have spoken unto you are spirit and are life, and are life. Let's see. Let me get that in the KJV. John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Okay, and none of his words are gonna come back to him void, man. Let me get that one, and I'm gonna end it with that. This is the book of Isaiah. Let me see. Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So, hey man, we are in a blessed position to actually know, because even if people don't know, it doesn't take away from the fact that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's words is true, right? Yahushua is the word in flesh. He's the word that came in the flesh. So it just embodies everything. But hey, we're in a blessed position to know what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua likes, what he has pleasure in. And man, Lord willing, we just keep going, and things about to get crazy. All right, things about to get so wicked. But hey, through the spirit and power of the Lord, he's gonna have his elect, and Lord willing, hey, we be a part of that number. So I'm gonna end it with that, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Shalom.